In this video, we'll see list comprehensions in Python. What are they and how it is very useful for us when we are writing big lines of code. So we'll take an example where I want to store even numbers between 0 to 10 into a list. Then this is what the code would look like. And as you can see, there are 4 lines of code that we have written over here. Now, if we use list comprehensions, these lines of code gets reduced to one line and it looks like this. Now the line looks pretty complex for people who have never used list comprehension. So we'll just break it down and see how does it work. I'll just remove this. So this is how a list comprehension looks like. Let's say I have an empty list. So the first part is the expression. Second part is the loop, and third part is the condition. It is not mandatory that there should be a condition, but it's okay if you do not have one. So first is expression, then loop, then condition. Now Python, Python's compiler actually knows how to read list comprehension. So what is the procedure or steps by which it reads such a line is? Firstly, it will check the loop, that whatever the loop is telling to execute, and after running through the loop it checks if there are condition, and if there is one then it will do all the stuffs that that condition tells, and then finally store the expression into the list. So we'll quickly take a look. What I'll do is first we'll just store numbers from 0 to 10 into our list. So I'll say first of all I'll write the loop, so it is for I in range. Because I want even the 10th number to be there, I'll write 11 over here. So I will get 10 over there. And we will not use any colons over here. So, and over here I'll just write I. So how does this get read? So for I in range 11, so first element that I will have is 0. So after reading this line, that for I in range 11, I gets 0, and then the compiler comes on the expression part and directly stores or appends that particular data into the list. So I'll just run this to check whether it runs or not. Okay, I have not used the print statement over here. I'll say python first.py, and we see numbers from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 numbers over here. Now let's say I want to print the even numbers, then I'll just do if I %2 equals 0. Always remember, list comprehension has 3 parts: expression, loop, and then the condition. So how does compiler work? It will first run the loop, then it will run the condition, and after that whatever result comes it stores it in this expression part and it directly gets appended to the list. You can even have more than one for loop or while loop. Let's say I want to store a tuple, then what I'll do is I'll just remove this condition and I'll put one more for loop, that for j in range. We do not want the list to be too long for now, so I'll just say for j in range 3, and over here I'll convert this into a tuple I comma j. This is our tuple, and I'll just run it, and we see that I have a long list of elements. We'll just also check over here the length so that we know how many records has it brought or has it calculated, and we have 33 records have been calculated. So only a single line is doing the job for us, that it is looping over I and j and then directly storing it. So this is how list comprehension can reduce the number of lines of code in our project, and it is very useful to use it. Hope you understood it and hope you like it.